Udad's home is at the side of the path leading from the market to the citadel. Its defenses are relatively poor, and the guards look excessively dumb. When you were not looking, as usual.
Akin to a cat while hiding, akin to a tiger while fighting. A fool is the one who underestimates Yulia Kalida.
Is it Cineros who has taught you to flatter so well, Bestia? Either way, it's working. There is the direct approach, of course. We can simply walk up to the front gate and start a fight. It might be possible to lure our target out from behind her walls. Perhaps the merchants in the market know her daily routines?
Surveying the area might be a good idea indeed.
This was a mistake. We will never be able to stand against the Romans.
The decision has been made. Complaining will only weaken us now.
It is stuck! Have you tried pulling? Have I... Of course I have tried pulling! Do you think I'm an imbecile? I'm not carrying these sacks all the way up there myself! I will get the crane working. Somehow.
Everything is so expensive now.
It is because of the war.
Ah, the merchants will use any excuse to raise their prices.
Merchants are not allowed within the citadel. Sell your wares on the street. His name was Yeda. You should remember him. Where are you from? Are you from Tansift? I thought you seemed familiar. Which part of Tansift are you from? Upper Tansift. Evident from your weird accent, of course. How's old Buddies doing these days? That is unfortunate indeed. For us and for the ancestors. Tell you what. I will do you a favor and call on Sekura for you. Wait here. I'm sure she can find something to buy from you.
Wait. I know you. You are the Roman my husband spoke to at the court of heaven. Friends, protect me!
We got her. Quick, tie her hands and let's get her out of here.
How noble of you, Roman. Your kind speaks of virtue continuously, yet you don't find it beneath you to abduct a child-bearing woman from her home. But I suppose the women of our land must be different from the women of yours. I would rather die than give up the location of my husband's hiding place. Then I will take my own life.
You will not. Not while you're pregnant. So cut the horse shit.
Here I am, Roman, appearing as requested. Your quarrel is with me. Let my wife go. Kill me instead if you must. Then what do you want? I already am.
Clearly you were not, but now you are.
Very well. It seems that I have no choice. I accept your offer. As for Izil, he does not have enough warriors to defend Aljila from every angle.
My love.
No! This is how it must be. My tribe will withdraw from Aljila at once, but Izil still has many allies and he has called upon them. When they come, they will need to cross the ravine. I will show you a passageway that can be traversed by a small force. It leads to the bridge across the ravine. Destroy that bridge, and Aljila may be taken without unnecessary bloodshed.
We must pacify more of Nizaminas before we can safely besiege Aljila. We need to secure our supply lines.
You were hoping to conquer a nation without shedding blood? Legate. Sometimes you behave very strangely for a Roman.
How are you, my sweet?
It's a shame Med-Dur could not be convinced to join our side. But it looks like it will only be a momentary setback in the war. Our legion has successfully occupied Tazabu, Med-Dur's tribal lands. The Elder himself has evaded us, however. He is still at large with a band of his most elite warriors. Lunya believes so as well, and I defer to you two on that matter. It seems strange that a whole tribe would surrender just for the loss of one leader. But that's barbarians for you, I suppose. I haven't met Med-Dur personally, but from what Lunya and your companions have told me of him, he doesn't strike me as the kind of man to give up so easily. I have inquired with Lunya. She says Med-Dur's tribe is famous for its strong shield walls. They are proud warriors who shun the mobile hit-and-run tactics of her tribe in favor of tactics not unlike our heavy infantry. Indeed, pikes will quickly wear down their protection. Although he is a barbarian, he was an important figure in Nizaminas. I think he deserves to be slain by your elite Praetorian Guard.
Away, Legate.
You owe me a tally rematch soon.
Are you sure? I'm starting to feel quite bad about this.
Your luck cannot hold forever. I'll beat you next time.
You keep saying this, but Fortuna proves you wrong again and again.
Our games amuse me, even if I lose.
We can find another reason to drink together, surely. But fine. If you insist, I have knuckles in my tent. But we are not playing for coin anymore.
Wine then. I will never.
All is well, I hope.
That.
The Romans are here! Enough talk! It is time for you to join your ancestors!
The Romans have joined you. Betrayers! You have turned your backs on the Queen!
Pray to your false queen for protection. You will see how little she cares for you.
These idiots! Like, they didn't even give us a chance to scope out the area.
Look, there is the Golden Wolf. She comes to see if we have finished the job, no doubt.
I see it's taken care of. Do not feign ignorance, Legate. They're talking about Cleopatra, of course. She's your ally only until she can accomplish her goals. She will never let Egypt be part of Rome, but she will certainly conquer Nizaminas eventually. I cannot let that happen. I apologize if that's of any worth to you. Now you know she has her own loyal servants operating under your nose, though. Such things need to be seen to be believed. Cleopatra is too dangerous to be left alive. Right now, she's of use to both of us. But when the time comes, she needs to be eliminated. Don't think of it as my betrayal. Think of it as my favor. Don't think too long. Events are unfolding quickly. Please, take my spear as thanks for your help. It is considered a magical weapon among my people, and it will bring you great respect as long as you walk among us. Wale. Greetings, Legate.
Oh,
Salvete, Legionari. What did you break today? It's exquisite, isn't it? I don't think this is gold, but... Sorry, I have no idea what to do with this. I've heard there's a master smith in Memphis. Perhaps if you take it there and show it to him, he'll know what to do with it. A figurehead for a banner. I'm not exactly a sculptor, but these instructions are very detailed. I think I should be able to make something for you. I may even have a suitable ingot lying around for this somewhere. Give me a little while. Here you go. Not a bad piece of sculpting for a mere craftsman, if I do say so myself. The schematics were good. I think you're right. This'll be a fine banner.
One of our storage outposts was attacked last night. The area is out of our control now. Depends on what you mean by important. We had a lot of equipment there. Weapons, armor and whatnot. I know, Legate. I'm not proud of this. Our storage outposts are sometimes undermanned and exposed. I'll see to it this never happens again. The outpost is well protected. A skilled commander could easily turn it into a fortress. Well, I see your point. A concentrated assault carried out by a small team should do it. Our way, Legate.
Legate, the walls of our... Legate, I am at your service, as always.
You are back in men's clothes.
It makes some things a lot easier.
I saw you wearing dress in Rome. You are beautiful. Shame to hide it.
I thought you, of all people, would understand.
Why?
Your customs. Women are no different from men among your people, are they?
I would not say it like that. It is all right to wear fine dress and jewelry sometimes, and fight other times.
I see. Well, not among Romans. It's either or to us.
You are friend to Legatus. You could wear dress if you wanted.
I don't want to.
Ah, well, that is a much better reason.
Our way, Legate. Queen Cleopatra has already arrived. Her contingent is waiting for us to join them at the siege. Aquilinus and Narso have been overseeing the construction of our fortifications. It's best if you inspect them yourself. She just wants to be seen there, I'm sure, so she can share in the glory and take credit for our victory. It's no different than any Roman senator sending his son to be a military tribunus, if you'll forgive me for saying so. As you wish. There is no use delaying it. Once Algila is taken, we'll have plenty of new challenges before us as we prepare to invade Egypt. Everything is ready for the attack. Say the word, and Legio Victrix takes Algila.
Finally. I don't know why you've waited for so long. Confident. Now is the time to prove the worth of your words. We will see if you can command 2 legions, like your consuls.
With all due respect, there is no cause for concern here. Algila may look imposing, but it's far from an impenetrable fortress. I said it's not impenetrable. It is certainly defensible. The citadel is built into a natural rock wall. That narrows our options for the initial approach. We could do that, but it would take a long time. We need to move on Egypt soon, don't we?
Remember their marketplace at the Court of Heaven? I don't think they're currently low on supplies.
Their construction is basic, but they make excellent use of natural terrain features. We will need siege engines. Maybe not, but they will call on reinforcements. Ezeal managed to send a few riders and our sentries failed to stop them. I apologize. It will not happen again. I suggest we pick out a spearhead group to punch through the southern gate, while the majority of the Legion hits the front gates. The terrain is very troublesome, with narrow passages and uneven ground. We would not be able to bring our full force to bear. Those rocks are likely to have several hidden tunnels. Their reinforcements may arrive covertly. It is always wise to expect the unexpected, but I think this will be straightforward. A battle to the death. Their death, we hope. That would be a daring endeavor. Getting rid of those bridges could divide the battlefield in two, eliminating an easy path for their reinforcements to take.
But Dad spoke of a passage we can use. It's a bit too narrow for a whole maniple, but a group of speculatores can easily take care of those bridges.
We can deploy catapults on the southern side of the city to cover that flank. There is a hill there with suitable elevation. It isn't crucial, but artillery support will make things easier.
I would not protest against giant rocks smashing my foes into bits.
I agree with the gladiator.
They will be safe behind our own lines. Fair enough. With our siege engines in position, and if we can destroy those two bridges, I think we can easily make our way to the Citadel.
I've seen him inside. He looked a bit skittish, but I don't think there's a way for him to escape.
How did you... You know what? Forget it.
It will subdue Izil's tribe.
Izil is an influential leader. His defeat will create a gap in the power structure. We can easily fill that. In his absence, the tribes will listen to me.
If the reinforcements are disabled, the spearhead group can easily penetrate the defenses of the city, especially if our catapults survive.
I don't think he will offer any challenge once we reach him. Izil is old and frail.
You mean like Synodos?
Huh. You make a good point.
Wisely said. This is not our fight anyway, so let's not die needlessly.
As usual, it is up to you to form the attack groups. We march on your command.
If Augila falls to Rome, I'm confident we can raise a new legion here.
I'm still not sure if that's a good idea, but I'd much rather have them fighting on my side for sure.
It is time for us to attack. Other team will have reached bridges by now. Let us hope bridges are burned before reinforcements show up.
You got to admit, arson solved so many problems in life. Let's get back to camp and get a well-deserved drink while the others finish the fight.
The reinforcements are cut off. I never doubted them for a moment.
Call for reinforcements. Don't worry, we've got your back.
It is over. We have taken this part of the city. Well done. It was a tough fight, but listen. It's too quiet, no? Why have catapults stopped?
The enemy is here! Leave your posts and defend the catapults! Let's get these catapults ready to shoot again! The spearhead is waiting for the bombardment to continue.
Run!
The Romans have come! Friends! Brothers! They wish to destroy our culture and impose their traditions upon us! They will piss on the graves of your ancestors! They will tear down our idols and erect statues to their own foreign gods! Fight with me! Defend Nazamones from the foreign invaders!
Fine speech, I must hand it to the man. A pity. He would have made a powerful ally if he had not turned against us.
We've shut him up. Warriors, your elder is dead. Surrender! You will not be harmed, I swear it.
Well executed, Legate. Iziel's bow was taken from his corpse and delivered to me as tribute. I have no need of it, so I think you should take it. Now the old fool is gone and you have your new legion. You certainly took your time, though. Instill order or sow the seeds of chaos. That is for you to decide. They say it's unwise to try the patience of a goddess. Don't worry about that. My memory is strong. I surely will remember these words.
If I may humbly interject. You seem to be arguing over promises and dreams, all of which are purely hypothetical, as long as Egypt still answers to Ptolemy. Now that we have the means to conquer said dreams, it may be time to demonstrate our martial prowess.
Listen to the old Servus. He makes sense. Arrogance is attractive only when it's well placed. It is not easy for a leader to acknowledge their teacher, especially when said teacher is a Servus.
Are you sure we can trust this new legion? After all, they are not Roman. Of course.
By Femi! You Romans are all talk and no action.
Finally.
Legate, thank you for meeting us. We're here to see how your war is going.
Don't worry. The Fetiales have declared bellum, justum, et pium as expected. Your war against Egypt is legitimate. We all feel the same way, trust me. I can hardly imagine what foolishness could have pushed Ptolemy to such a misdeed.
Your camp is in good shape. A heartening sight. It makes me ache to resume command once more. They still exist, at least in the records, but it has been many years since they mustered for war.
A good thing for Rome.
Don't be so certain. But tell me about your African legion. They are loyal to you, perhaps. As for their quality as warriors, you posit they're a match for Legio Victrix? I wouldn't count too much on them if I were you. Nevertheless, I hope that you're right, considering the audacity of invading Egypt with 2 legions.
He's got you there, Pompeius.
You are correct, of course. Rome will not send you more troops, as you are not a consul. But you already command the equal of a consular army. You must make do with what you have.
Anyway, it's good to see your war goes well. We should continue our inspections.
That's right. I'm sure you have much to see to yourself, Legate. Good day to you.
How are you holding up? I don't think Nazarmones is on our side. I'd watch out for Lunya. She turned out to be unusually helpful. This kind of help usually comes with a price. Let's make sure it's one we'll be willing to pay.
Come, let us talk. It will not be easy. I have fought Egyptian gladiators in the past. They can be ruthless and cunning. Their people are not fractured into tribes like those of Nesamones. To defeat them, we must first divide them.
Hey, what do you need? 2 legions, huh? You are moving up in the world. Will make some people back in Rome very unhappy, I'm sure. Still, you think 2 legions is match for Egypt? If that is the case, Egyptian pharaoh should be shaking in his sandals.
Domine. I think creating a new legion from African troops was the correct strategic decision. However, you should start considering the political implications. Precisely. It is unprecedented, and the Senate is partial towards precedented actions. The Optimatus in particular will be displeased.
How are you, my sweet? Except the armies of a pharaoh. He may play the fool, but I wouldn't underestimate a man who rules such an ancient and powerful nation. Egyptians have a strong sense of loyalty to their leader. Many armies tried to conquer Alexandria and failed. Let us not add another one to that list.
It is fascinating how complex primitive barbarian politics can be. Now they have kidnapped their own leader because he bowed to us. He is not our enemy any longer, and as long as he's held captive, the people will continue resisting us. Unlikely, since that would turn him into a martyr of sorts. They will probably torture him. But then again, who really knows what goes on in a barbarian's mind? Hearts and minds, Legate. The moment we kill the hostage, we make numerous new enemies. Agreed. Our scouts know exactly where they're holding the hostage. We should get him out and kill the rest. Our way, Legate.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
It's just an old man playing the flute. What possible harm could come of that?
Fight for the freedom! Move as one now!
It's a trap! Brace yourselves! Here they come!
Landekai. Wait, what is this? Legate! This man has a tattoo in Roman numerals. It reads 17.
One of them fled and left behind this helmet. It's Roman. But why would Romans debase themselves like this? Good idea. Chances are this helmet has been past his smithy at one time or another.
I finished that equipment you requested. Turned out all right, if I do say so myself. You can collect it right over here. Salvete Legionari. What did you break today? Minor damage to the crest holder, and perhaps some Berber smith repaired this cheek piece. This helmet is one of mine, no doubt. I remember repairing it rather recently. See this rivet? That's my work. Surely. It was Decimus, a young Waylays. This helmet was his only possession when he joined the Legion. His tent should be just on the other side of the camp. What do you intend to do with him, Legate? I wish you good luck. I'll get back to my work.
What a strange collection of things. Nazamonian, Numidian, Egyptian.
It would appear that Decimus is a very wealthy young man with exceptionally appalling taste. This is a gaudy collection.
Few tastes are as refined as yours, Domine. I have heard of people who are unable to see color. Perhaps Decimus is one of those unfortunate souls.
Considerate of him to leave a trail this easy to follow. It seems like our luck has turned for the better. We have no time to waste on caution. Let us move quickly before the rat escapes us for good.
Roman tents. What is this about? What do you think?
He'll probably turn tail as soon as he sees us. Let's cut off his escape.
They're here for me. Hold them off, please!
One of them's making a run for it, Legate. What have they done? They have all killed themselves.
Not Decimus. He tried, but I managed to restrain him.
Your days are numbered. Legio 17 is immortal. Where one falls, two shall arise. Glory to Rome! Your mockery means nothing to me. The Legion of Death is as inescapable as death itself. Ah! Please don't, I can't!
The Legatus is just softening you up, Decimus. Once you're ready, I'm taking over. And that's going to be a lot worse for you.
You monster. Please. Ah! Stop! Stop! I will tell you everything!
Best make it quick and to the point before the Legatus changes his mind.
Each cohort of Wixie meets in their own secret place. Ours is a great tomb in the east. Every 2 months we receive instructions and payment there.
Wixie? Is that what you people call yourselves? Of course. Legio 17. Wixie. It's an anagram. Now the pieces start falling into their proper places.
I don't know, I swear it. His name is hidden in a shadow. There are records. Records of everyone in Wixie. You will find them in the tomb.
That sounds like the truth to me. If we haven't got it out of him yet, more torture won't help.
Please, let me live.